Standard 9. Yesterday we came to know that Antonio has told Shylock that if you are giving us the money, do not consider that you are giving it to a friend, but think you are giving it to your enemy. So, in case if your enemy is unable to pay back the money, then you can do the worst to them, or you can severely punish them. Then Shylock was taken aback. He says, "Why? Look you, how you storm." He says, "Look, see how you are behaving, how you are getting angry. I would be friends with you and have your love." Now Shylock is trying to be very smart. Okay. He says, "Look, I want to be your friend. I want to win your love." He says, "Forget the shames that you have stained me with." Means let bygones be bygones. You have insulted me, abused me, cursed me, condemned me. He says, "Forget all that. I would like to be your friend. So bury the past. Okay. Supply your present wants." He says, "Now I want to be your friend. So now you tell me exactly how much you want. And take no do it of usance for my monies. And don't you worry. I will give you the money as much as you want. Because I want to be your friend. I want to win your love. So I am willing now to help you at any cost." Okay. And mind you, I am not going to charge any interest. Because now you are going to be my friend. I want to be a friend to you. So I am not going to charge you any interest. And you will not hear me. This is kind I offer. Not that much I can do. I can lend you some money, how much you want, and I am not going to charge any interest. Bassanio was shocked. This was kindness. Very good. You are giving us money without charging any interest. Shylock. Now remember, Shylock is a money lender. He is a shrewd businessman. Okay, he is very, very cunning. There is something up his sleeve. Now maybe he wants to be a good friend to Antonio because Antonio has been intervening in his money lending business. That could be one reason why he wants to be your friend. Or maybe he wants to have a friendly relationship with the Christians in Venice. So he says, "Look, go with me to a notary, seal me there your single bond." He says, "Come on, we shall go to the court and there we shall make an agreement. We will sign a bond. And in a merry sport, if you repay me not on such a day." Now these are the terms and conditions. I am going to lend money to you. I am not going to charge you any interest. But in the document, it will be mentioned. These are just for fun's sake. Because certain columns have to be filled. So now if you are unable to pay me the money on time. Okay, he says it's only a merry sportsman just for fun's sake. In such a place, such sum or sums are as expressed in the condition. Condition means let the forfeit. Okay. So now, according to the term and condition, there is going to be a written document on so-and-so date. So much money was handed over to so-and-so person. And on so-and-so date, the money has to be returned. Failing for which, he says, be nominated. Let the forfeit be nominated for an equal pound of your fair flesh. Now, if you are unable to pay the money back on time, then in return, as a penalty, you are going to give me a pound of your flesh. to be cut off and taken in what part of your body pleases me. He says, now that pound of flesh also, it will be my choice from whichever part of your body it pleases me. So very cunningly, he has put forward this proposal. First he says, I want to be your friend. Forget whatever you said against me. I want to win your love. And I'm willing to fulfill your demands. For how much money you want from me, I am willing to give you. And mind you, I am not going to charge a single naya paisa as interest. I am not going to charge interest at all. But we shall sign a bond. And in that bond, the terms and conditions will be stated very clearly. And for fun's sake, if you are unable to pay the money on time, then I'll have the right to take a pound of flesh from your body and from that part of your body which will please me. That means I have the right to choose a pound of flesh from any part of your body. So I shall keep it till here. Okay, I don't want to rush with the syllabus. I want you to understand. And if you have any doubts, you are free to phone me and clarify your doubts. So, again we shall meet tomorrow. Thank you.